really
It's Red Mountain, isn't it?
I think so.
Come on, people, you're not going to turn over.
There's a motorhome up ahead slowing everybody
Yeah,
down.
there's a pretty good size one right there. These hairpins are driving crazy.
Is that your phone?
I don't know.
No.
Sorry.
That phone's right there.
Is it plugged in?
Huh? No. I will.
What makes a Wagoneer?
Jeep. A Wagoneer and a Grand.
That's
the
the biggest one
Wagoneer
they
is
make.
based on a
Ram
Uh,
half ton.
Grand Wagoneer.
So it's the biggest
Grandma.
one, right? It's the biggest.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They are nice, but they
They're
are
big
expensive.
and expensive.
His son rented one once down there. Well, this last spring when we were down for cheesecake competition, we rode in it. It was nice.
He didn't rent one in particular. They were out of vehicles when they got there, and they upgraded them to it.
So it didn't cost him any more.
It's supposed to be a minivan, and he ended up getting that, and it had 3 rows of seats and stuff. Otherwise, that's close to $100,000 vehicle.
Really? Did your father have a Wagoneer?
He did.
He did. I remember that.
1970. John Wagoneer. Had the lockout hubs. You had to get out and lock the hubs.
Yep.
Kind of a pain.
That's why my first four-wheel drive was a 76 Chevy pickup.
So it was a ton of fun.
Yep. Usually if you get a manual transmission, they had locking hubs. Used to, back in the 70s and 80s, some of them.
Yeah, I remember. Vehicles like that too. Like Blazers, I think.
Well, I hope they go to Yankee Boy with us.
They said they'll go to Yankee Boy.
Good.
They said we'll see how it goes from there. They're just kind of gauging it. It's their day and when they want to get back.
Well, we told them, hadn't we told them about the Taco Del Mar before also?
Yeah, and they said that depending on the time and stuff, they'll go with us there too. So
It's good.
they're just playing by ear. Another porcupine.
Another one?
Yes. Yep. Side of the road.
Must be like armadillos, huh?
It's probably that time of year. The girls are faster and the guys are just blindly following
Yeah.
them.
So I wonder what the Indians use the bills for, jewelry or something.
Jewelry and sewing and
Put them on dream catchers and stuff.
yep.
Well, I haven't been able to find a dream catcher with all natural stuff. Every time I find a dream catcher that I like, it's got plastic beads on it, and I just have a problem with that.
Uh-huh.
I have an aversion to the plastic beads.
Yep. Wonder when that movie's coming out that they were filming in Pawhuska. It was supposed to be this year, I thought. Maybe
It's
Thanksgiving
October,
time.
isn't it?
Could be. And the county we're at, like we said, it's the biggest county in Oklahoma. There's a town called Pawhuska, and that's the county seat. Have you ever seen The Pioneer Woman on TV?
Oh yeah.
That's
That's
where
where she's
she
out
is.
of.
Is that where she's from?
She's from, and we're about 45, 50 minutes away from it. Their
Okay.
ranch. Their ranch is, what is it, 44,000 acres. 44,000 acres.
Oh my goodness.
But some of it goes up in
Kansas.
Kansas,
Most
too,
of
I
it's
think.
in Oklahoma, though.
I think, do they still have that? Or do they sell some of it?
No, they're still there. She's just not doing Pioneer Woman anymore.
She's not. No.
I think that's the end
She
of it.
opened a business, I know.
Yeah,
It's there. It's the Mercantile, and it's there in Pawhuska. Then they have
couple
another
of
one
restaurants.
across the street. It's called P-Town Pizza, and they have a wood-fired oven. And
Okay.
we always go there to eat because it's a lot better value than
Okay.
like at
They're-
the Mercantile. If you want a chicken fried steak, they make it out of
Ribeye.
ribeye steak, and they pound it, you know. And
It's
everything.
really good, but it's like 25
bucks, yeah.
bucks.
Okay. Now, she also has a retail mark. Actually.
Yeah, that's the Mercantile. Yep, they've got that
the
store
restaurant and the
there. Mercantile are in one, and then P-Town
Yeah.
Pizza's across the street.
She
They
sells
also-
stuff at Walmart.
there's a little
Yep.
triangle building there on the corner, and they bought that, and it's a
She's done quite a
hotel.
bit with the little town, I guess.
Oh,
huh?
that's
Yep.
they've really helped it a lot.
My daughter-in-laws always want to go up there and see it and stuff, so we take them up there. And at certain times of the year, they also have tours out at the ranch where they film the show and stuff
Okay.
at the guest house. And
And we've been out there for that.
it takes like 20 minutes from town to get out there, and out of the 20
There's
minutes,
also-
15 is just driving on their property.
Really?
Yeah.
And so their kids must be all grown up by now.
Yeah, they are. But anyway, it's interesting. The guest house is beautiful. There's a huge commercial kitchen where she, filmed and everything.
And then there's a teaching kitchen at the other end, and in the middle, there's like hotel rooms,
Guest
nice
rooms, yeah.
guest rooms to stay in.
She must put on weekend things.
Yeah. But that is interesting. But the
That
last
always
time we were
reminds
up
me of
there,
Creed.
yep. Last year when we were up there, 4th of July, they were filming a movie, and Rob was talking about the headrights and the oil minerals and everything.
Yeah.
Back in the 20s, there were murders,
Those
bad people
that
would come
in
up and
take
cheat
it-
the Indians
take
out of the money and
advantage out of
stuff,
the Indians.
Uh-huh.
and take advantage of them. And there were actually murders up there for the headrights and whatnot. Anyway, Martin Scorsese was filming up there, and I don't remember who all was in it, but they were filming.
De Niro was one.
Yeah, Robert De Niro and somebody else, but they had all these old antique cars. They had covered the brick streets with dirt, and they cleaned up and put false fronts on a lot of the empty spaces and all these old buildings. So we're waiting to see this movie when it comes out.
What it's going to be called.
I'm trying to remember.
Something of the something moon.
Something.
Isn't it?
Something moon.
The something of the whatever moon.
Well, there was one there, Meryl Streep and stuff, was August Osage County, but this one is something of the Killing Moons or something, and it'll be coming out. But it was interesting just seeing the set. We could walk up and down the street a little bit where they weren't filming. And
Well, it's the county seat, but it's a very small town, and it's just very old, and it's I always got to tell them something. But I start to tell something, then I'll lose what it was I
Mind
started to tell.
wanders.
Yeah, I'll say in a minute though.
Happens to me all the time.
Well, it's happened to me.
There's
more
still
than it used
snow
to.
down there from the snow slides.
Is there?
Yeah.
Down in the.
It's all dirt and trees on the top, but underneath there's still a big pile of snow that the water is melted through. Because this road last year was closed for a day or two because they had like 40 feet of snow here that they had to get the rotary plows and dig through the snow shed there.
The wire on here to hold the rock.
Yep.
Yeah, it's amazing how they can.
The engineering
Look
that
at all
goes
this
into
that's
this.
been taken off.
Yeah, I would not want to be in our RV doing this road. There's some people that we met from Scottsdale. They have a Class C.
Yeah.
Here's, I don't know if it's about the same size, smaller. Brenda and Tom Heber.
It's a Super C.
It's a Super C. He drives this all the time. It's like, yeah.
I see people all the time on the Renegade Facebook group saying,
Asking, should
yeah,
I go?
550 okay to drive? They're just
Depends
saying
on
take
how
your
good of a
time.
driver you are and how well you know your truck.
Look at Dallas. Did you guys ever meet Dallas? He's a retired pilot. He's usually in the 66, 67 side.
Huh.
He was here, and then he's
He's
left.
got a huge toy hauler.
And he brings a lot of toys.
And,
We might know him by face. I don't remember the name.
He comes up here.
He comes to Uray all the time. He stays at Breeze College, and then he comes up here and stays for a week.
Looks like the parking lot for this waterfall is pretty full. Yep.
There's a company up in Detroit that's called, what's it called? Green Diesel Engineering?
Yeah.
Green Diesel Engineering. And they make a control module for this that you can get up to 300 horsepower and a little over 500 pounds of torque out of it. Plus they can do it where it use the turbo for an engine brake.
Oh, wow.
And I keep wanting to get one of those, but it's like for the horsepower one and for the engine braking one together, it's like $1,600 or something. And I've already put too much money in this one.
Sounds like a pretty good option, though.
Yeah.
You know, if you hauled with it.
Hold anything.
Have Stephanie and Dave been over here on this side?
I don't know if they've been over here.